Okay, so when you get to the Vocabulary City, Spelling City login page, you can click sign in with Google. Some of you may have already used this program. You're already linked to it. It should take you right to, you'll say Miss Clark's class. Then we'll know you're all in the correct class. So make sure when you log in that you're with me and not some other teacher, because then I'll have to have them delete you and I can add you. But so if you can sign in with Google, do that. Just click sign in with Google, follow all the links. If you're not sure, what you would do is you'd go down here, gosh darn it, and you type in, stop it. You type in your Google, your school email address, your S, and your number. You can try that. You can click on link my Google account and then sign in. So this would be your S number. I will get you your passwords somehow. And then you'd click link my Google account and sign in. Otherwise, if you go sign in with Google, it might ask you to verify which account you're using, if there's more than one Google account on the machine that you're using. For me, my student teacher one, I'm going to log in with that because that's what I've signed up with. And then it'll say Amanda Clark's class, so I know I'm with the right teacher, because right now we're pretending I'm Dear Teacher Clark. And it will show me my 2 assignments. Okay, so my 1 assignment is Spelling Inventory Part 1. That is, like when you go to the grocery store, you usually look in your fridge, you look in your pantry, what am I missing and what do I have? And then you only buy what you're missing. That's what an inventory is. That's what a spelling inventory is. So you'll take this part, there's 18 words. They start off really easy and they get harder from there. Spell your best. Spell part of the word. All right, you get partial credit. This thing will only mark it right or wrong, but I rescore it and I look for the parts of the word that you got right. So this is a 2-part test. We're going to take part 1 today, and we'll probably take part 2 the next time that I'm back with you. All right, so there's only one activity with that one. In literary genre vocabulary number 1, you only want to do the practice vocab test me. That's like a pre-test. And then you'll want to flip through the flashcards. All right, you can work more than that. Don't take up too much of your time because there's other things for you to do today. If you want to come back to this, you can. If you do really well on the pre-test, when I look through the scores, I'm going to basically exempt you from this list and give you a new literary genre vocabulary list number 2. So if you do really well, that's great. If you don't, that's great too. We already know what you need to work on. So that is your vocabulary spelling city work. This will be part of what we use for our deliberate practice when we log in. So you'll log in, we'll do the warm-up. Once you've put your warm-up thingy in the chat, or however we're answering the warm-up that day, most days we'll get to go to Spelling City. Sometimes we'll read and other things. Or if I'm running small groups, you might be in the Vocabulary Spelling City group. You'll be working on independent assignment in there while I'm working with other students on other things. All right, this is one of those individualized assignments that is I'm trying to tailor specifically for you. So we might always have a vocabulary list that we're working on for class, like genre for our first unit, and then you'll have a spelling or a vocabulary program depending on what you need that will work on it. Some of you might want to work on frequently misspelled words, and we can do that. Some of you might want to work on ACT vocabulary, and we can do that. So it just depends. That's what that spelling inventory is about, finding out where to place you in our lessons and where your individual work is, okay? A lot of the work is games. They're fun little games. They're good brain exercises, like instant recall sort of things. So this is not one of the more tedious things that I ask you to do. All right, and I will let you go.